On a scale of 1 to Donald Trump, is Korea really racist? What is up, YouTube? My name is Atembe, and I am the blogger at sothisisfake.com, fashion, art, travel, etc. And today, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about race in Korea. What is it like being black in Korea? Why would a black person want to live in Korea? A lot of experiences on the web were from white people. Now, nothing against white people, but we have completely different life experiences wherever we are, wherever we go, and whatever we do. I wanted to share my experience because of my personal identity. I am Cameroonian American. There are all these things happening in America, all the police shootings, everything going on in Charlottesville, Virginia with the KKK and neo-Nazis. People getting real bold these days. So if you are in America and you are not white and you're just trying to figure out what is life like outside of America, come on over to the far east side. I'm gonna let you know how life is like out here. Being black in Korea, I wanted to say it's like being black anywhere else in the world. On a scale of 1 to American Republican Party, on a scale of 1 to Donald Trump, how racist is Korea? Maybe on a bad day, maybe a soft 7. So it has its ups and its downs. Some days you don't notice, some days being black works for you, and some days it's like, why did I even come here in the first place? Of course, there's the staring. All kinds of stares, all times of day, from all kinds of people of all ages. You were just minding your own business, just walking around, just being black excellence, and then you'll just feel the eyes on you. People try to make excuses and say, oh, well, you know, Korea is such a homogenous country. They aren't used to seeing black people. Pause. First of all, Korea has one of the highest rated amounts of internet usage in the world. And I don't think they're just on the internet just looking up kimchi recipes, okay? They're on the internet looking up all kinds of things. They've seen black people before. And I talked to Korean friends, especially when I first got here. I was like, do Koreans always stare? And they're like, no, that's kind of rude. I'm over here having staring contests with little 5-year-olds and like 85-year-old aunties and ajumas, and I'm losing the staring contest because they just will not break the stare. I'll say hello, I'll say, you know, 안녕하세요. They'll break out of their gaze and they'll wave and they'll say hello and then like finally look away. So they'll sneak pictures of you too. And I'm definitely at the point now, like going on 3 years, where you're about to make me feel uncomfortable for just being here minding my own business. I just don't need this kind of stress in my life. If you're Korean and you're watching this, please don't go to America staring at black people, because you are going to get dealt with. So another thing that happens in Korea being black is unwarranted touching. Some Koreans really think that our skin is dirty, like it's gonna rub off when you touch it. You know, a lot of my experiences come from when I was teaching in Seoul my first year, which is surprising. You think that Seoul, being the metropolitan city it is, with like the highest amount of foreigners in the city, that the Koreans there would be a little more well-informed about people of color, but nope. And this happens a lot. Like I'll shake a student's hand or give a high five, and then they're like looking at their hand and my hand, they're trying to see if anything came off. And with hair, I can't take people digging their hands through my real hair, through my wigged hair. And it will happen with educated people who have university degrees, and I know they know better, but they just like will put their hands in your hair and just want to touch your hair and touch your skin. And usually when this happens, like, I just see it coming. I just see it coming. So as soon as the little finger lifts up, I'm already all up in their hair. I'm trying to feel it out. And so of course, when I do that to Koreans, they like automatically jet back, and I'm like, exactly. You know you trifling, so why are you trying to touch my hair? Don't do it. Don't do it. You get all kinds of sideways comments. Oh, black is ugly. Just straight up. Africa is bad, Africa is poor. Or you have ramen hair. Like this right here would be ramen hair. When I have like even bigger curls, like more kinky texture, it's like bomb hair. It looks like my hair is exploding like a bomb. I'm laughing about it now, but it's really ridiculous. And I don't know why people feel the need to come to me with a yo, 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 what's up, what's up?
Yo, 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 what's up, man?
You ain't gotta yo, yo, yo me, like, nobody does that. Kids will see you and scream, run away and hide and like point and laugh at you. The school I'm at now, sometimes we'll go to other schools for a day and teach different programs. So I'm like always dealing with new kids, man. And every time you deal with a new group of kids in Korea as a black teacher, it's like you have to undo all of the like brainwashing that the media has presented them about black people. You always have your work cut out for you. Even in the streets, when I first moved to Korea, once again, this is in Seoul. First moved to Korea and I was just turned the corner and an older woman, she saw me, she said, oh, and she like her big bag of like groceries and she like clutched it like, if we're being honest, she had like your stereotypical white woman would in America if she saw like a black person in her neighborhood. Where do they learn this behavior? The Korea you see on TV versus the Korea here, they're a little different. There are Koreans who, if you've seen my husband Eric, they're his complexion. He come in different shades too. But unfortunately, they feel like, okay, white is right. They want to be whiter. Everyone says this though. Everyone says it stems from, okay, working in the fields means you poor, and if you stay inside means you were rich and your skin didn't get dark, so that's how you knew you were rich. But it's all colorism. They just think white is right. America is white. The UK is white. Australia is white. They think all these places are only white. I don't mind when people see me and they're like, oh, where are you from? Are you from Africa? I'm like, no, I'm from America. And usually they're a little surprised, because they think America is just white people. I will claim the title, the label of being African. It's just that in Korea, unfortunately, being African has negative connotations, which I feel like isn't fair. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that when you're black in Korea, you automatically look like every other black person they've ever seen before in their lives. Like, Atembe teacher, is that you? Is that you in this picture? And, you know, sometimes I mess with them because that's what they get for not knowing any better. I'm like, yes, that is me. I know this famous person. That is me in this magazine, yes. If you're in Korea and you're black, good luck finding a job. If you're gonna teach, the best way to go would be through EPIC, because they understand that your race doesn't matter in how well you can teach English. Sometimes other job hunting boards, they'll say explicitly, oh, we're looking for a teacher, you should have these skills, no blacks. No lie, it will just say no blacks. Or it'll say Caucasian only, white women only, blonde hair, blue eyes only. Korea doesn't have anti-discrimination laws. Fun fact. So when you apply to a job in Korea, you have to put your picture on the application. I've applied to jobs, so many jobs. Well, I'll send in my resume with no picture because I already know the deal. I would keep getting response emails like really fast saying, oh, we're really interested in your resume, but can you send a picture? I send a picture, and you know, I try to send a picture with myself, with Korean kids, like, look, I'm not scary. Korean kids love me. But as soon as I send my picture, never hear from them again. And unfortunately, like the hiring hierarchy in Korea, at least for teaching, is like white woman, white man, non-Asian looking man or female, the Korea diaspora people, and then you have black women. And then at the bottom, my brothers, I'm sorry, the black men are at the bottom. And even in the classroom, there's a website where you can find a lot of lesson plans. All of these lesson plans and PowerPoints have white people and white images in them. I'm sure if you're white, you're not even thinking about it. I'm really conscious about putting black images or darker skin images, even people who look Asian in the PowerPoints, to show my students, look, there are all these kinds of people all over the world. And if you think you're coming to Korea and you're gonna have to deal with issues of xenophobia and racism from Koreans, that's cute. I have had just as many issues, if not more so, with white people in Korea. Not all white people do this, but a lot of white people come to Korea and they come perpetuating the same stereotypes, still coming to Korea and benefiting from a system of privilege and a system of power. And it's real cute when white people in Korea try and tell me that, oh, I've experienced racism in Korea. A stereotype here with white women especially is that they're Russian prostitutes. Yeah, that's not right either, but at the same time, you being told one time, or for this time period in your life when you're in Korea, being asked if you're a prostitute, does not compare to an entire history and generations of people assuming that someone like me is not only a prostitute, but is like a sexual deviant, wants sex all the time, is easy, has uncontrollable sex, has children out of wedlock all the time, is always dirty, is always poor, is always like the bottom of the barrel. And this continues for people like me, whether I'm in Korea or another Asian country or a European country or back in my own so-called home in America. Like, these things cut off for you at some point. These things don't come cut off for me. If you're coming to Korea, you need to share what's really happening in the US, in Canada, in the UK, and Australia. You need to say there are other people of other races. And if you're doing this, cool, I'm not talking to you then. But if you're not doing this, you are just as much of a problem. Another thing with white people in Korea is it's just so doggone cute when you're trying to tell me that you've experienced racism and you understand the Black experience better than I do. Don't come to me talking about, oh, I've been discriminated against too. I know what racism is too. Oh, me. I've also been oppressed. Why do white people want to be discriminated against so badly? Why do white people just want to be part of the struggle so badly but don't really want to be part of the struggle? Like, my white friends, please let me know. If you don't know what it's like to go anywhere in the world and have people thinking that you're dirty and thinking that you're poor and unintelligent and less worthy just from the color of your skin. You'll see microaggressions, and Korea has really taught me to speak up for myself, like just putting people in their place. Okay, being Black in Korea, making Korean friends, sometimes you're just a trophy friend. They just want a foreigner friend to show off. And you know, as Black people, we look super foreign. I don't even do language exchanges anymore because, man, I had one experience. It was me, a white girl, and 3 Koreans. We're sharing slang from our countries. And you know, I was sharing some slang. It wasn't even like real slang. It was like general colloquialisms, like what's up, what's good. Like really basic slang. And Korean dude looks at me, he's like, I don't know if I want to learn those because they sound like, you know, something you use in jail. And I was like, in jail? He said, yeah, it just sounds like, you know, like something thugs say, like someone who's in jail. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you've been in jail. Please tell me more. You know so much about it. So I'm like, okay, tell me more, because I've never been to jail before. And if you go to America, this is how you would sound a little more natural and casual. So unless you think all Americans are in jail, please tell me how you know that this is what people in jail say. Like, I was just waiting for him to say something about Black people. If he would just said the word, well, I was gonna be all over that. Everyone else just was watching, you know, old girl on the side, she ain't saying nothing. She's like, my thing is good. At the end of that meetup, all the Korean people like exchange contact info with the white girl, and nobody exchanged contact info with me. I mean, they just left me in the dark like some kind of unloved stepchild. The whole back and forth with that one Korean guy about what was jail slang and what wasn't, and I appreciate that. So I let him know about it. Maybe I was too vocal for him. I feel like a lot of people, sometimes they're not ready for any kind of woman to speak their mind, and that's Korean culture too. So maybe he wasn't ready for that. But I don't do language exchanges after that. Most of the Korean friends I've made in Korea, I've met them doing things that generally interest me. I've never dated in Korea, but the thirst out here, whatever stereotype, if they think Black women are these sexual goddesses, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people ask that. Do Korean guys like Black women? Korean guys like all kinds of women. So you won't have a problem pulling them. Relationship-wise, that's another story, especially Korean men. They're more pressured to marry Korean. I don't know much about that. You're gonna have to ask the other Black women in Korea. I don't know about that. I got me a Black man, so. You know what I can't stand about Korean clubs? You be in the club, right? First of all, they claim to be a hip-hop club, and they playing all kinds of music. But then finally, like, they'll play a dope hip-hop song, and you like getting all hype and excited, and you looking around, and like nothing changed. Like, everyone's doing the same tire 2-step. Like, nobody knows. I don't understand how you be in the club and Knuck If You Buck comes on, or some Biggie Smalls Hypnotize going. How you be in the club and you don't get hyped when those songs come on? And then also a real Black song come on, and it's like everyone just slowly looks at you like, you the Black girl? Dance. Coincidentally, this also happens whenever you walk into a store or a shop or a restaurant, and they'll have like regular old instrumental music playing, and then all of a sudden you hear Kanye and Jay-Z Watch the Throne on. Oh, trying to find hair products and makeup products in Korea, man. There are a few black women who open up their own hair shops. Don't even think about it. Just come here with all your brown shades of makeup. Learn how to do your own hair, because there is just a monopoly on the hair market here. Prices are outrageous. I learned how to twist my own hair. I learned how to cornrow. Just know you're gonna be spending a pretty penny on getting hair and makeup done here, or you're gonna be using Korean makeup looking like Casper the Ghost. That's not sexy. I don't get followed in stores that much. Actually, sometimes I do. That's just a Korean thing where it's their form of good service to like dote on you. The thing about shopping in Korea, I'll be in some like boutiques and they'll see me come in, they'll just be like, no, and they'll have fitting rooms and other Koreans get to try on clothes, but I can't. There have literally been times where I just walk into a store and they see me and they're just like, nope. And they do that at clubs. Sometimes they just won't take black people. Trying to hail a cab. I have had the worst luck with cabs in Korea. They just won't stop. They'll go right by you and then pick up a Korean person who is like a few steps away from you. You can get lonely here. It can be hard being here as a foreigner, period, but definitely as a black foreigner. My first year here, actually, I started struggling with my identity because it can be so easy to lose yourself here. It was just a point, this was when I was in Seoul like 2-3 years ago. I just got tired of the staring. I got tired of people not wanting to talk to me, not wanting to look at me, running away from me. Clothes that don't fit, clothes that don't fit my style. Can't find hair products, can't find makeup. Like, I was just fed up with it, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I could try things the Korean way. Maybe I could try a Korean style dress. I just felt like I was kind of becoming more withdrawn and like hiding myself and uncomfortable with myself. And I think that can happen to a lot of people here. Korea has a pretty strong culture. You're always gonna be seen as black and as a foreigner in Korea. And that's fine. That's what you are. That's what you are in Korea. That's fine. Until I realized I don't have to change myself. I don't have to fit into this culture. Like, one liberating thing about being black in Korea is that you're so obviously different. You just know these little cultural mentalities just don't apply to me. Like, I know it seems like everything is negative, but there are some good things about being black in Korea, okay? First of all, you can get a lot of free stuff because you are so different. People are just so entranced by you. If you go in a shop, if you know a little bit of Korean and you can finagle it into your favor, you can get a whole lot of freebies with whatever you're trying to buy. When I came here, Obama was president. People here loved Obama, and it was just so nice having a black first family and having this representation of black people in America. And that was usually a good starting point of a conversation. Like, people ask, where are you from? I'm from America. Oh, Obama, yeah, Obama. I feel so much safer here in Korea than I've ever felt in the United States of America. I know it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because I feel like part of the reason I feel safe is because I'm a foreigner and I'm a black foreigner, and whatever stereotypes they feel about us, and those times when you want to be left alone, it works. It works for me. You know, I don't care what you think about me. If it means you're gonna leave me alone, if it means the killer passes me by, I'm all for it. I just know that I don't have to worry about getting shot down in the street walking home from the store, or minding my own business, living my life, just being black. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. I personally have met a lot of sweet and caring, good Koreans who are interested in learning about us as a people. I think that black people have more in common with Koreans than either side thinks. Like, countries in Africa that were divided by European colonial powers, Korea was divided by powers outside of themselves too. They've been colonized by people. The Japanese colonized them, abused them. They had to fight for their land and keep their language and their names. They like chicken, watermelon, and beer. They definitely love our culture as it is weekly portrayed in K-pop. I think that community-wise, there's a decent black community here. There are many of us sprinkled around. I think you can find your niche here. You can find your little tribe. Being black in Korea has been very interesting. It's shown me so much about my own identity and just how to love myself as a black woman wherever I am in the world. I haven't had an experience so bad where I'm like, you know what, I'm done with this place. I'm leaving, I'm going home. I really enjoy my time in Korea. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for people like us here especially if you can learn the language. If you can learn the language in Korea, you are golden. So anyway, that's my experience being Black in Korea. I did not think it was gonna be this long. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to answer them and talk to you guys. So subscribe and like this video, and I will talk to you guys later.